All right, we got some good articles today. We've got a little bit of a weather report. We ready to jump in, Doug?
Let's do it. Let's do the weather report.
Here we go. Your Plant-Based Morning Show, Wednesday, May 3rd, weather report begins now. This is a big one. This is an earth shaker. U.S. burger chain Shake Shack has announced it is adding 3 plant-based items to its permanent menu, not even trials, Doug, including the Veggie Shack, which is the burger itself. I'll tell you in a minute what's in that. They've also got their non-dairy chocolate shake and their non-dairy frozen custard developed in partnership with Notco, a company we've talked about a good bit. There's a large note here from the Veg Economist article saying, to be fully vegan, the Veggie Shack has to be ordered without cheese, the Shack sauce, so without cheese, without Shack sauce, and with a lettuce wrap instead of a bun.
Ooh, that last one is getting me. Fun.
Yeah, I know. It's not, that much isn't great. I was excited because I went to the Veggie Shack website, and it turns out this burger isn't just a Beyond or Impossible one or a clone. It's packed with mushrooms, sweet potatoes, carrots, farro, and quinoa. So like it kind of still looks like a good burger. Kind of. It also looks a little bit like a veggie patty, but it just seems like it's going to be good. And they've got their crispy onions on there, the pickles, and then the cheese and the Shack sauce. So I thought this could be really good, and not even the bun. So I mean, I don't know. That's a little bit of a letdown. Honestly, I didn't even read that part. I was so excited and I hadn't even read that part of the news. So now I'm not as excited as I was.
Okay. Well, first of all, 2 things. Shake Shack in my college days was the jam. I frequented that place often.
Okay.
So while I haven't been there in years, I've been a fan of the Shake Shack for a while. So I'm pretty stoked on this, except for the bun thing. They got to figure that out because I'm not ordering a lettuce wrap.
What are you doing? It's like Chick-fil-A making the cauliflower burger and not making it vegan. Like you just drastically limit the market for it. I don't understand that. It's just weird. Maybe they'll update that quickly. I just feel like they're probably hip and with it. They're in New York City locations at their primary spot, I think. So hopefully they'll figure that out. It's a mess. And then they've got these shakes. The shakes are kind of cool. I mean, we can go there and get some fries and shakes or something. So that's that. Burger's going to be $8.29, available starting May 5th. But Shack app users have exclusive early access on Tuesday, May 2nd. So that's a nice little perk for being a Shack member or whatever that is. All right. Next up, favorite brand of the show, Oatley, for their provocative and insightful advertisements. We talked recently about how they partnered with Swiss Airlines to offer this vegan canned coffee drink. Well, now they've partnered with Minor League Baseball across U.S. and Canada. They call themselves the first national plant-based sponsor of a sports league in the U.S. That's kind of interesting. I don't know if we can contest that claim, but they're going to be doing branding and media, product sampling, and giveaways across the league's 120 stadiums. That's good. Let's just hope they don't get their advertising team involved and we don't have to sit through more of that stuff. Minor League Baseball has always been good about vegan stuff. Anytime I've gone to a minor league game, I find a vegan option of meat products or whatever, vegan hot dog, vegan burger. Here's the thing about this Oatley partnership. It's just their dairy-free frozen dessert bars in vanilla and chocolate fudge flavors available at 50 plus select stadium concessions, bringing the plant-based revolution to baseball fans nationwide. So this isn't doing anything to turn me around on Oatley. I'm glad they're making the effort. I don't want that at a baseball game. I'm not interested in a fudgesicle or whatever this is. I want a vegan hot dog. So, but we need, and not that I expect Oatley to make that, but we need a brand like that to step up and do this.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I think you're right about that.
At the tourist game, Doug, you can get a Boca Burger. You know that? And I think you can get a field roast sausage as well. At least 5 years ago, you could.
You can't get a field roast sausage. I don't know about the Boca Burger. Last year I got one, and it happened to be, unfortunately, it was on Dollar Dog Night. So everyone else was getting dollar dogs, and I paid $6 for mine.
Vegan tax.
But, that's the way the world works, I guess.
Yep.
I go ahead and upcharge.
It is. All right, and finally, last bit of news here. This is from Chile. On April 17th, which was 2 weeks ago, the government passed a bill to do what we've seen other countries trying to do with varying degrees of success. This bill would limit the use of words that sound like meat things. So hamburger, chorizo, sausage, or jerky, they can't be used to describe, promote, or market foods that contain a higher proportion of vegetable matter than meat. So it's all about the proportion of vegetable matter compared to the meat. which means some of those new hybrids, they're not going to pass the test here. This is a little bit weird. I just feel like it seems like the countries are generally ultimately ending up not doing this because they look at the consumer studies and things and show that there's actually not confusion among consumers from these terms, as long as it also is clearly marked vegan or vegetarian or plant-based or whatever. You got to wonder what other entities have influence over stuff like this. Passing of every country is going to have different, context to these things. But
Chile's a big meat producing country, similar to Argentina or Brazil.
Okay. I actually did not know that, but that would make sense. And that would also make sense why there's probably a powerful lobby there. But to the rescue, Vegetarianos Hoy, an international organization working in Latin America, they stepped up. They called on the country's brands and organizations to make a statement. And now the document titled No to the Law Against Products of Plant Origin has been signed by a bunch of different companies. They need a better headline there, Doug.
Yeah, I didn't even follow what you said. Say that again.
The document that they've all signed, like eight groups, including Seitan Del Bueno, they've all signed this thing called No, capitals, to the Law Against Products of Plant Origin. That's the name of the product, or the name of the thing.
Surely in Spanish, it's a better title, right?
Well, it's No a la ley contra producción something. Says the preview. Yeah, I don't know. We need something better there. It's not good. They should call Oatley. Get their ad people on the phone. Come up with a slogan.